Hello everyone, this is Sura dialing in live from the British Columbia Islands on Periscope. And today I wanted to share with you about meditation and raising your vibration. What does it mean to raise your vibration? And before we get into that, I'd love to just begin with a few centering breaths. If you're on your mobile device and you've been going about your day, just to help us and me fully arrive and just find some center and grounding in our physical body. So allowing yourself to find a comfortable place wherever you are. And if you'd like, you can close your eyes. And taking a few breaths in and out of your heart. Breathing in deeply and comfortably from the back of the heart. Gently pausing and then breathing out through the front side of your heart. Relaxing. Breathing in from the back of your heart and exhaling, letting go through the front of your heart. And we'll end with one last breath, breathing in and breathing out. Feeling centered in your heart, clear and present. And when you're ready, gently opening your eyes and noticing how you feel. Just being aware of how present you are in this moment. Meditation helps us raise our vibration. Vibration has an energetic quality to it. You would describe the vibration as fear, of fear as being very dense. And I just want to make sure that everybody can hear me because I'm using a new microphone. So if you can't, just send me a chat. But the vibration of fear is dense. It's like barbed wire, it's chaotic. And you might notice the quality of your mind and your breath when you feel lower states of being, like stress or fear, worry, anxiety. There's sort of this chaotic feeling to it. It's jagged, it's fragmented, and you would say that it has this quality. It's heavy, it's dense, it has this fragmented, energetic quality, and people describe that as a lower vibration. You might have heard people say that, oh, that person has a low vibe. And that's what's referred to as a low vibration. And in terms of a higher vibration, what you might refer to as higher energy, there's a feeling of flow, lightness, ease, peacefulness, grace. It feels like love. There's no resistance in the field. There's no resistance that's going on in your mind or in your breath, the quality of your being. And that would be referred to as a high vibration. And whether you want to call that like being your true self or feeling free or being healthy, health has an energetic quality. Presence has an energetic quality. And there's a feeling of being centered and settled and free that can indicate a higher vibration. Just somebody that gives off a positive charge. A positive feeling. And this is what meditation helps us do. It helps us create this ability to generate positivity from within us so that we can put a positive charge out into our world by cultivating it within. So when we take time to meditate, what we're doing is we're taking time to be inside of our inner landscape that is so rich. We start to pay attention to our breath and the sensations in our body and how our body and our breath react to what's going on in our mind. And when you start to really pay attention to what's going on between the mind and the body, then you have an opportunity to raise your vibration, because you start to notice that when you have negative thoughts, it affects your body, your well-being, it affects your breath negatively. It starts to go into that lower, chaotic, schismed vibration. But when you take time to just be aware and pay attention to the thoughts that are going on in your mind, then you have an opportunity to shift your thoughts and just pay attention. That's it. And that, in a sense, raises your vibration. How does raising your vibration allow you to create effectively and powerfully? Well, I'll ask you a question. What do you think would be more effective? Creating with joy, creating with love, or creating with anger and creating with stress? If somebody were to approach you and they were in a place of positivity and joy and well-being, would you be more receptive to them? Would you feel receptive to somebody that is stressed and has a low feeling about them because they're so anxious and worried? If someone were an activist and they created with joy, would you be more receptive to that person than if they created with anger? And this is how shifting our vibration helps us to create. Because when we're in a higher state, and it's not about being up here and not being grounded, it's actually, vibration has, like I said, an energetic quality. There is a ground to it. It's not just an airy-fairy kind of feeling, which I think, because of the way it's called a high vibration, that I think is often misinterpreted. I think a high vibration is just having a nice ground. It's being close to the ground, but light within yourself and real and authentic. And when we are within this place, meditation brings us to our true self. So we start creating from the place of true self. And our true self is joy. It is bliss. That's our natural state. And that meditation brings us to that state. What you'll notice through meditation is that when you take time to shift your inner reality, just your breath, even just your breath, everything and everyone around you will also shift. So when you take that time to center yourself in your heart and feel the peace and the joy in your heart, you begin to send out a positive charge through your body, through yourself, and out into the world. And it's like building a muscle. So meditation helps us to build that muscle, to go to that place within ourselves. And that's how you'll notice that you'll really start to look at people, pay attention to what's right in front of you, and then that reflection automatically, you'll start to notice, will get reflected back to you. So a really great exercise is to notice when everything around you feels really chaotic or out of control or messy, just to go back inside and find your own breath. Start to recharge yourself, and then notice how that affects being in that environment or being in the space of your present moment. I hope this was helpful for you. We're going to end with a simple guided meditation that will raise our energy, which is really just coming back to true self, our authentic self. And what I feel meditation empowers us to do is to live from our heart, to have courage to fully live our true selves, and to live from a place of love and joy. So it provides us that space and that permission to do, be, and express that in the world. I sense that creating with love is 100 million times more powerful than creating with stress or creating with our mind or creating with ego. So if we can just do one thing with high awareness, with great love in our hearts, and be really connected to that, then that has the power to change the world. We don't have to engage in these huge acts of grandeur to be effective in changing ourselves or changing the world. We can do one small thing with high levels of presence and love and care, and that will send the energy out. There's no resistance in the field, so it's able to reach all corners of the universe effectively, efficiently, and it just sends out a really huge ripple effect. Okay, so wherever you are, finding your most comfortable seat, becoming aware of your whole body, and taking a few centering breaths, breathing in through the bottoms of your feet, all the way up through your physical body to the top of your head, and then breathing down from the top of your head all the way down through the bottoms of the feet. Again, breathing in through the bottoms of the feet, all the way through your inner body to the top of your head, finding the pause and the expansion, and then exhaling back down through your feet. And just be aware of the feeling of spaciousness, of expansion within your physical body, within your heart. Feel the expansiveness of your being. And gently repeat to yourself this phrase and notice how your body responds. Who I am when I'm living fully from my heart. Who I am when I'm living fully from my heart. And notice the response of your inner state. Who I am when I love myself unconditionally. Who I am when I'm kind to myself. And we'll end with one last statement. Who I really am. Who I really am. And taking a few relaxing breaths in and out of your heart. If you'd like, you can take time in the rest of your day to contemplate these statements and notice the response of your body, even if that response isn't something that's clear, but just being with that. I hope that this was a joyful, fun process for you to experience. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask in chat. Meditation helps us to create from the level of our true self, our spirit, our joy, our inner child. And it's when we give ourselves permission to create and be and express from this place that we become powerful, empowered, conscious creators in our life. That's all for now for today. Thank you for joining. Blessings, everyone.